Welcome, Pokemon fans! My name is Keegs Crafts, and what I have for you guys are Pokemon fusions, randomly generated with the help of a website called Infinite Fusion Calculator. The website gives the user two alternate forms of the requested or randomly generated Pokemon fusions. Some results are pretty cool, and others are, yeah. As an artist, the sprites aspire design ideas or color palettes. I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can have fun with all the crazy fusion possibilities. With that, let us begin with the first fusion. My main design was to replace the Shelder on Slowbro's tail with the Chinchou. While sketching this idea, I felt the fusion wasn't incorporating Chinchou enough than the extra accessory on the Slowbro. Hence why I added its fins and its cross-shaped pupils. The fins are for show rather than functionality. I see this Pokemon always lying flat on the ocean floor, distracted by its own light, which is supposed to attract prey. The armor on its back is supposed to protect its extra soft underbelly due to it laying around more often than normal. The website gave the fusion an entire blue color, however I wasn't a fan and kept to a similar color of its original form, but slightly darker. The Chinchou is pale due to its body giving the Slowbro nutrition to survive as it latches on. This is the final product of Slowbro and Chinchou, with its typing being water and electric, losing its psychic typing once a Chinchou bites its tail. The second fusion is of Absol and Milotic. Out of the 4 fusions in this video, I was most indecisive about this one. My first idea was to give 2 of Absol's front arms, however, I wasn't a fan of how it looked. The next idea was to give the Milotic body multiple of Absol's shaped claws down its neck and base. This idea was scrapped since it looked more like a bug type. The last decision was to give the Milotic body Absol's neck fluff and have a cape go down its body to indicate its regalness. As I did the liner, I decided to scrap it and go for simplicity. The fusion sprite greatly inspired the color palette of its main dark purple color. I incorporated more of Milotic's color palette in its eyebrow and tail. Speaking of the tail, hidden among the fan-like scales would be a weapon of a sharp end. Here is the final product of Absol and Milotic, a water and dark type. Honestly, Quillfish is one of the many Pokemon I forget that are a part of the Pokemon universe. At least it's getting some spotlight today. The idea for this fusion was a moss-like or swampy tree look. Bonsly seems to be scaredy cats, and incorporating Quillfish's spikes would help protect itself further, such as how Chespin can sharpen its quills onto its head. At the end of the sketching process, I added a tail to help it move around in the water since it can't do that much with just its legs. Since the tail was the last-minute add-on, finding colors to suit the rest of the body was a bit difficult. In the end, I was happy with the results. This Bonsly and Quillfish fusion would be a water and rock type. As I finished up drawing this, I realized each fusion incorporates a water type. What a coincidence! The final Pokemon fusion is a Munchlax and Dugong. The inspiration for a Munchlax and Dugong fusion was a manatee. Since Munchlax love to eat, I gave the fusion a round belly along with areas of its thick fur where it can store its food. Instead of Dugong's fangs, I changed them to Munchlax's tucks and added Munchlax's ears. The website generated a lovely light purple color for its skin, and I kept it in the final design, however incorporated Munchlax's blue palette. I tested to see what the yellow would look like, but wasn't a fan, and decided this was another fusion that was perfect in its simplicity. Overall, this is my favorite fusion. The Munchlax and Dugong fusion would be a water and normal type. Thank you for watching! If you enjoyed my fusion creations, make sure to click the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. Don't forget to leave a comment below, and I will see you next time!